So I'm interested in showing you a new tab I haven't really honestly played with a little bit. There's a styles tab down here on the menu here on the left, on our toolbar here at the left, styles. And I have come to love the styles, especially when I have like a theme post. If I have something like this that's more inspirational, I have a quote and I want a word to stand out and define my day and get me started off for some kind of social media. Um, but I want to change it for tomorrow to have a different message. The styles come in really handy. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and click on styles, and what it does is it has both. All means I'm looking at colors and I'm also looking at fonts. Colors just looks at color schemes that work really well together, and fonts just look at two different fonts that go well together. Two because usually we would never use more than two fonts on a page. There's like a rule of two out there with design, and more than two fonts starts to get a little bit busy. So we can look at all our colors. I'm going to just start with colors because that's just the most obvious. And I'm going to look down here and say, I just want to tweak it a little bit. Let's say I like this Gotham styles, these colors that are in here. And tomorrow I'm going to have a new word and then have a little quote about it. So I'm going to click on this, and it does change it up just a little bit. I'm going to click on it again because there's a shuffle button, so it takes those same colors and it shuffles them around a little bit. I really like that. So I have this color scheme that I've applied to my image. And there's a whole lot of color schemes down here depending on what colors that you like. I can also change my fonts. So if I can look through these, I don't love maybe these. I want to switch them up a little bit. I prefer to stick with the same fonts most of the time, but I can try and see what these look like. Don't like that as much. And just to see if they would work with my theme. They might work with the word that I'm picking for the day. So I can change the fonts, or I can just change them both. They have some combinations here that might work really well. And I'm going to shift them around here a little bit to use my shuffle. Not really loving it because it's making my word too big, and I'm kind of being a little lazy today. And I want it all to fit. And maybe that works. And maybe from one day, if I have an inspirational quote, I might pick this color scheme. And then the next day, I use the same one, shuffle it up, same color scheme, just a little bit switched. The third day of the week, Wednesday of the week, maybe I would switch this up. That's why I've come to love the styles. It makes a little bit of branding easier. It makes it possible to just post and look good and make it a little bit quick and easy.